So something really weird is going on with Modern Warfare, specifically with the next game, Modern Warfare 4, and I wanted to try to piece it together, and it all started a little while ago, around March 20th. You see, on March 20th, for some reason, Modern Warfare exploded. Actually, I know the reason. I'm playing dumb. The reason was a 90% off sale on Steam, and as you can see, players continued to spike all the way up to 61,000 players. Now, you may be wondering why, if I go like this, you can see the all-time player peak is 61,000. Well, Modern Warfare 2019 didn't launch on Steam, so a lot of people didn't have this in their library. There was a massive sale, and then when people saw people going back to it, they hopped back on. And I'm assuming these resurgence numbers once again went up like this on other consoles too, on Xbox, on PlayStation, things along those lines. So there was this, but it didn't end there, because on April 1st, yes, April Fool's Day, there was an update for Modern Warfare 2019. And this is weird. It's a weird time of year to just have an update for a game that came out in 2019, right? So people didn't know what was inside this update. They didn't put any patch notes out for it, which was also weird. But then someone by the name of Ace ADZ, who is a new data miner, the new wave of data miners on Twitter, who will probably get a cease and desist from Call of Duty eventually, put this: here's the Modern Warfare 2019 patch notes updates by me, social icons update. So Ubisoft stuff was added. Now, this is still confusing to me. I think they might be trying to put this game on Ubisoft Plus, which is very, very weird. It doesn't really make any sense to me. People were wondering whether or not the Warzone 1 servers were going to go back online as a way to bring players in and set them up for Modern Warfare 4, but no, they are not going back online. They removed game battles, and oddly enough, they also did an update for Vanguard recently where they removed like the clan battles from that as well. Version is now 8.68 instead of 8.67. A minor anti-cheat update, some moron shit not working, whatever that means, but an anti-cheat update, which is interesting, and unlock all tools still working. In other words, a hack is still working. So the interesting things about this is the Ubisoft stuff, as well as he said after these patch notes came out, he was wondering if they were going to be adding it to Game Pass, with the Ubisoft stuff being added as well. Well, it turns out that is exactly what was happening. As we can see here, this is the coming soon to Game Pass. We have a couple interesting ones. First off, we have Replaced, which that game I believe is coming out on like the 13th, 14th, 15th, somewhere around there. Hades 2, which is an awesome game. But in amongst them all, we have Modern Warfare. So Modern Warfare just went on sale, boosting the player numbers, and now they're bringing it to Game Pass, which is also going to boost its player numbers. And that's weird. That's weird to begin with. And I tried to kind of piece this together as to why they are doing this. And there's two things. Number one, last year they did a very similar thing around the same time for Call of Duty World War II. It was brought to Game Pass, but there was a lot of problems with it. The main problem is hackers. And two, there was actually an exploit that if you're playing on PC Game Pass, people could get access to your computers, and they had to take it off of PC Game Pass because of this exploit. Modern Warfare is a game that already exists on PC, already has all of these features of recent Call of Duty games, so it makes sense that they're doing a game like this. And with Modern Warfare 4 coming this year, it makes even more sense. Here's the question though. Here's the big question. Will this have something to do with the Modern Warfare 4 reveal? And that is a big question, because with a 15 gigabyte update, almost 16 gigabyte update, player numbers spiking on Steam, and now player numbers are going to spike on Game Pass, would they do a reveal like this? Well, let's take a deeper look. So what you have right here is the Modern Warfare 2019's reveal trailer. This, I think, is probably the most iconic reveal trailer for Call of Duty ever, because once again, it was introducing Captain Price, and this intro is just...
The rules have changed.
Like, come on.
There's a fine line between right and wrong.
Side note, side note. Did you hear what he said there? There's a fine line between where the rules are right and wrong. That was the theme of Modern Warfare 2019. If you remember, I'm actually going to have a video on Ink Slasher probably about this come out when this goes to Game Pass. But in that scene where he's sitting in the police car with Gaz, and he talks about where we need to draw the line. That's basically the theme of Modern Warfare 2019. And it's the first thing that was said in the reveal trailer, which I think is really cool.
And somewhere
So cool. So good.
in the shadows, they send us in to find it.
Watcher to 6 actual. Target is in the main house. You have execute authority.
There's Kay Laswell.
Bravo 6. Going dark.
Yeah, you are. I think that has to be one of the coolest reveals ever. If you have one that beats that, it's put it in the comments, because maybe this is something we got to talk about later. But so this happened on May 30th. So the end of May, kind of beginning of summer, that kind of area. Then we have the Modern Warfare 2 reveal trailer. Now, this one happened a little bit differently. Now, you're going to see that this happened on June 8th. Now, this trailer I don't think is nearly as good, but there was actually a different reveal that took place a few days prior on May 24th. Now, this one, in my opinion, was just silly. Like, they've done this before with Black Ops games where they revealed how many tick marks, how many tally marks the game was going to be. I think it was with Modern Warfare 4. They did like the steel cutout, but this is what they showed off. And this is how they revealed Modern Warfare 2, which I think is pretty lame. Like, it's cool to see those on a boat and stuff, but like, come on. And then very different than this, we have Modern Warfare 3, which was revealed on August 17th. Now, this one kind of makes sense as they were working on Modern Warfare 3 and Modern Warfare 2 at the same time. We already had a Modern Warfare game out and everything along those lines. So if we were getting an April, like say next week, I believe it's April 17th, where Modern Warfare 2019 is coming to Game Pass. If they were going to do something in game, that would be a very early reveal. Now, from everything that we know, we are kind of set up to have an early reveal, with the game rumors being that it's going to come out end of September, early October, to kind of have a month gap between its launch and GTA 6's launch. It would also make sense for the game to be revealed earlier. It would make sense to have more time to do reveals, to do teasers, to do trailers, Call of Duty Next, all of those kind of things. So my guess would be is earlier than May 30th. Could that mean April with something going down in game with a 15 gigabyte update? Yes, but I think it's incredibly unlikely. I think that update was more so to get the game ready to be brought to Game Pass, rework the infrastructure, make sure there's not too blatant of cheats, all of those kind of things. And of course, like the Ubisoft thing, I still don't fully understand the Ubisoft thing, if I'm going to be honest with you, but all of those put together lead me to believe that indeed it's not going to be some sort of Modern Warfare 4 reveal, but maybe if they are going to, if I was them, the way that I would do it is some sort of teaser. Like I would have on a couple of the maps, maybe like on the TV, have a map of like North Korea or South Korea or wherever, Korea, because they said that the game is going to be taking place there, or like put something on the Urzikstan maps to indicate like Farah's back, or like something along those lines, just to bring everyone back into the Modern Warfare universe, get people talking about it, and then shortly after that have the actual reveal, which I don't know how they're going to do it. They need to bring community sentiment back around the Modern Warfare franchise. And after Modern Warfare 3, after what they did with the story, after what they did to my boy, I don't know how they're going to do that. And that is really the big question. So yeah, something weird is going on with Modern Warfare. I don't think it's going to be an in-game reveal. It is not Warzone 1 servers going back online. What is it? Well, we'll find out on April 17th. But honestly, I really do think it's just coming to Game Pass.